Hi.
Where?
Yo.
New. Officer.
Team.
Yeah!
Amazing.
Hi everyone, my name is Ijlal and I'm the International Officer.
I'm Annie and I'm the Sports Societies and Events Officer.
I'm Nahal, your Diversity Access and Participation Officer.
I'm Roseanne and I'm the Student Living and Sustainability Officer.
Hi, I'm Connor and I'm your Education and Employability Officer.
Hi, I am Paris and I am the Wellbeing Officer.
If you're a new student or a returning student or you just graduated, we've just put out a survey on experiences of online learning and what worked and what didn't work and kind of expectations for returning to campus. So if you could fill it in, that would be so good.
We've also been in a lot of management meetings in which social spaces, study spaces and COVID safety measures have been discussed. But obviously, as it's out of term time, we haven't been as in touch with your concerns and expectations. And that's why the survey is so important, so we can know how you're doing in it all and what we can do to reassure you.
So on our second day in the job, we signed a union recognition agreement with Unison. And that means that whenever the union, students' union, want to make changes to how they employ people, they have to do that in collaboration with the trade union, with the workers, with the students who we employ. And that's part of our commitment to bringing solidarity and principles of collective action into the students' union. We think that we're stronger together, so that's why we're meeting regularly with the trade unions. We've had meetings in the last few weeks with Unison, with UCU and Unite to get ready for what's going to be a really difficult autumn.
This week I've been working with a range of external campaigns and student groups to improve our wellbeing structures around mental health and sexual harassment. In particular, I've been working with a student group that wants to set up a Sussex nightline to fill the nighttime wellbeing gap on campus.
So recently I led a Prevent training for the new officer team. We will be launching a campaign around this to educate students on why this is bad, what we can do around it and counter this on a national stage as well as a local level. We had our race equality advocate roles go out in 6 schools. So if you're a Black, Asian or minority ethnic student, then please do apply. More broadly, we are developing an anti-racist action plan right now and a manifesto that would have buy-in from all the trade unions on campus, and we want this to be very student-led. We want your input and feedback on this, so please watch out for more information. And yeah, looking forward to working with you all.
So one of the things that the new student officer team is really excited about is starting a renters union on campus for students. So we've got a Google format at the moment where we're just trying to gauge an interest and also see what your biggest issues in housing are and how a student renters union can help. So please fill that in if you haven't already, and if you're really keen then get in touch with either myself or Roseanne and we can put you on the organising WhatsApp group for this because we really want it to be led by students and officers.
Sussex University isn't just an island on the edge of town. We are part of the city and we're part of Brighton. We've been meeting with Brighton Students' Union to figure out a way that we can act together to make sure that we are united on the issues that matter to students in the city. We talked about how we can show solidarity with the movement for Black Lives. We talked about how we can together form a collective approach to coronavirus when students come back in autumn. And we talked about how we can support each other's efforts across our different students' unions because we're better and we're stronger when we're together.
So every year the university funds the SuBuddy scheme, and that also includes the language cafe and the postgrad network. But for some reason this year there was some confusion about the application or something, so the funding hasn't come through. So we're working with Jane, the volunteering and participation manager, to kind of make the case for why these programs are kind of vital for upholding the university's own commitments to student wellbeing and supporting international students.
If you're a new student who thinks you might want to be paired up with somebody, or an existing student who thinks that you might want to be a buddy, the buddy scheme applications are now open. The scheme is a really great way to get to know the university, get to know other students, and get to know Brighton from people who have been here a while.
So you get matched with someone who shares your interests and you get discounted entry into stuff and free food.
We also met with some members of Decolonise Sussex and some tutors who are involved in the co-producing the curriculum project, which ran last year and was kind of an attempt to bring students and tutors together to decolonise and rethink course content. So if you're interested in stuff like that, maybe get in touch with Ijlal or me, and then hopefully there'll be something to get involved with soon.